Hello there and welcome back. This is Peter Beckenham, the Village Marketer, and I'm excited. This module in particular, this is so important for you. This is one of the most critical things you need to master when it comes to lead generation using content marketing on LinkedIn or anywhere else for that matter. And yes, I'm talking about headlines, okay? Very simple fact of life online today. Headlines are critical. And this is an important lesson that I was taught early on that is so very true. Spend 80% of your time and energy coming up with an awesome headline and spend 20% of your time creating the content to fit that headline. It's the reverse of the 80-20 rule, right? But headlines are that important. Headlines have to be incredible. Otherwise, all the effort you take is going to go to waste because no one's going to find them. No one's going to see them. I mean, think about it. In today's fast-paced society, everything's moving so quickly. We're scrolling and we're thumbing through content on our phones, right, at a record pace. What stops you? What stops your thumb from moving? What stops people from scrolling? Guess what? It's a great headline. And I'm going to walk you through very quickly in this module some great tips around how to craft great headlines. I'm going to show you some tools, some done-for-you tools that will help you, some different resources to help you understand headline writing, how to create them, templates for them, formulas for them, all kinds of stuff. Because in all honesty, this is the biggest thing I see people struggling with, and I really want to drive home for you the value and the importance of crafting a great headline, okay? So let's walk into this a little bit. I'm going to walk you through some of the most popular posts by one of the masters of LinkedIn. His name is John Nemo. He has awesome headlines that really work well for him. So I thought, let's check him out and let's see what we can learn from the headlines of this guy. So the first one you're looking at is what I would call a curiosity headline. How my dad's timeless advice got me a $15,000 raise. Okay, so that's really using curiosity, right? People love to know what the answer is, right? So if I can get you curious with the headline, then you're going to click through, right? What was the advice? How did you get the $15,000 raise? What did your dad really tell you? So that's a great example of curiosity. And let me show you another example, a really good example of curiosity. You can see it there. That time my pants got pulled down in pub. What? What's that all about? What happened? People will get curious for sure, right? The headline draws people in. What happened to him? People can't help themselves, right? They really can't help themselves. Curiosity kills the cat, and that's what it's all about. Now here's a very functional headline. One of the most successful formulas on LinkedIn, okay, is what you call functional or how-to headlines. If you think about LinkedIn, people are on here to find solutions, to find answers. They're in work mode. They're in professional mode. They want resources. They want help. They want news. They want a network. So if you give me a headline that says how to on LinkedIn or how to find or how to achieve or how to do whatever it is, these will all work brilliantly. These functional type headlines are very popular and very effective on LinkedIn. And now another headline tip that I actually covered in depth in an earlier video for you is naming your audience, putting your audience name in the actual headline, right? For example, how real estate agents can actually use LinkedIn. How real estate agents can use LinkedIn. And actually you can see how he's identifying them in the headline and he's remembering the magic formula that I shared earlier with you. And yes, the magic formula again, your target audience name plus your service plus the benefit they want. I want you to really think about using that headline formula along with these other types of headlines that I'm teaching about in this video. Use that formula plus the curiosity plus the functional how-to videos and also some of the other headlines we're going to cover as we move along. I just want to drive home a few more of these. The one sentence your LinkedIn profile must have. Now what this headline is doing is saying there's curiosity, right? What is the one sentence? Okay, it's also simple. It's not requiring much of me at all. It's just one sentence. Okay, I'll read that. It's not saying the 1,000 words your LinkedIn profile must have, okay? Just one sentence. Sure, I've got time to click on that and check it out. Here's another example of what we call list posts, right? 7 ways to generate more sales using LinkedIn, right? 7 tips to pick the right business coach for your real estate company. 7 ways to pick the right consultant for your small business. 7 questions to ask your business coach before hiring him. And the numbers work really, really well. And another, here's 3 tools to attract more clients on LinkedIn. And 6 simple steps to generate more business. You can see where I'm going with these? It's very, very simple. Also, one more example of the easy one. A new and easy way to engage prospects. We all want easy, right? We all want simple, okay? So these are the types of headlines I want you to be thinking of. Here's a great one on fear of missing out. The unseen opportunity you're missing on Amazon. Oh gosh, what am I missing? What's going on there? I need to know, right? And then you've got how to drive traffic to your LinkedIn blogs. Very functional headline, right? The how-to one again. This is exactly what you're going to get. Here's the promise. I'm going to show you how to drive traffic to your blog, okay? Here's one about the fear of missing out. The big mistake you're making and how to fix it. So I'm not going to leave you hanging. I'm going to show you the big mistake you're making by not having a business coach and how to fix it. The big mistake you're making by not leveraging, These are just examples of the fear of missing out. Now sometimes you can use the shock and awe approach. The shocking statistic that will make you rethink LinkedIn. Again, curiosity, right? What is it? What's the statistic? And it's shocking. Woo, I better read it, find it out. So again, these are just examples. Here's another curiosity one. Why a marketing tool invented in 1972 works better than social media. Now I want to explain something here. This invokes curiosity, that's for sure, right? You don't want to give away everything in your headline. But this is a blog post that he talked about email marketing. Now if he'd said why email marketing works better than social media, I wonder whether I would have clicked it. I don't think I would have. Or if he'd had a headline, why I think email marketing is better than social media, I don't think I would have read it either, okay? But when he talked about the 1972 bit, it really raised my curiosity and got my attention. You see, the key is to get them to click through, because once they click through, now you've got them. Right now you've got them with your content. And he talks about how email was invented in 1972. Here's why it works so well. Here's some email resources, etc. and etc. The key is these headlines really drew people in, okay? They really draw them in and they grab your attention and they stop you from scrolling and gives you the chance to get them to check your content. Now here's another one identifying a specific audience. Why LinkedIn just got way more valuable for coaches and consultants. Now if you're a coach or a consultant and I said this to you, then you're going to be interested, right? Really? How? Why is LinkedIn more valuable to you? What's going on? What's happened? There's really an art and science to this, all right? Now I'm not going to sugarcoat this for you at all. You've got to work at this. But I'm telling you, these matters more than anything. Headlines are critical. You can't take shortcuts. You can't cheat on headlines. You've got to write great headlines to get your content seen. Let me share something with you. I've done more than 400 Facebook Lives, for example, and I would spend perhaps 20 to 30 minutes coming up with what I would regard with a title that will attract people's attention, okay? I spend more time on that because once I've got the title that's attractive to them in the area of expertise that I have, which is sales and marketing, right? But once I've come up with a title, then it's easy for me to fill in the content. But the title was the key issue. Make sense? Now here is a great free series from Copyblogger, COPYBLOGGER.com. How to write magnetic headlines. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. Writing headlines that get results, etc., etc. So again, please make sure you utilize that. And to help you, here's the URL for that awesome content at Copyblogger. Now one thing I've learned, I always write the headlines first, of course, then I create the content. Once I come up with the awesome headline, it's easy to write the content to fit that. It's much harder if I write all the content first and then try to sum it up with a headline. Now here's another tool for you. It's free and you can use it and it'll analyze your headlines, okay? Here's the URL for this great headline tool. This is from a company called CoSchedule, where you can say, right, what every business coach needs to know about LinkedIn. And then you can add and just click Analyze. And what it will do is then use a bunch of different factors to tell you what your score is, what's good about it, what's bad about it. Then if you want to improve it, you can do this and you can do that. It's a fantastic free resource. So again, as we finish up this module, use these links and these resources. Open some of them up, okay? Check them out. There's also a PDF I curated called 40 plus headline formulas that work. It's got 40 different copy and paste headline templates for you. It's a free PDF that you get as part of my LinkedIn lead generation program. There's also more in there about strategies you can think about. So grab your 40 plus headline formulas that work, use them, copy and paste them, fill in the blanks, and away you go. So now you've got tons and tons of options here when it comes to headlines. Tons of resources, and I'm giving you these because I just want to hammer you over the head with this fact. You've got to write great headlines. Otherwise, your content marketing efforts are really going to fall flat, right? You're going to be bummed out. You're going to be disappointed, and I don't want that. So I'll leave you once again with this reminder. 80% of your effort goes into great headlines. Then 20% goes into writing the content to match the headline. So do the great headline first, then create your content. Okay, so get after it. Dig into some headlines, stop and get comfortable with the headline formula, and then I'll see you in the next video.